Senua, the outcast who became a warrior, who faced her demons and challenged the gods for her lover's soul, has accepted the voices, the furies, as part of herself. Just like her mother Galena, she was not like other people. She saw and heard the world differently. Her father Zinbel told her she was evil, tainted by the sin of her mother. Tormented and afraid, she retreated from the world. Until love broke through like the rays of a new dawn. In Dillion's acceptance, she could live again. He gave light to her mind and freed a warrior from her body. But the voice of her father stayed with her, reminding her of her curse. And when the plague came to her land, the people blamed Senua. She took her darkness with her, banishing herself to the wilds. So she was not there when the Northmen massacred her people and sacrificed Dillion to the god of hell. Senua's torment was so deep that the world around her fell away. She took the head of her beloved, the vessel of his soul, and vowed to go to hell herself to save him. Through mist-shrouded horrors, she fought to find the secret path that would lead her to the very gates of hell. But the way was marked by fire and illusion. Senua had to fight the gods that guarded these paths and stave off the rot which threatened to consume her mind and end her life. Only conquest could open the gates. Only blood would bring her face to face with Hela. Face to face with defeat. Once again, Senua was engulfed in darkness, lost in a maze of misery and confusion. Until Dillion's voice led her to the promise of victory. A sword that could kill a god. To win the sword, Senua would drown in her darkest memories, pulling at the shards lodged in flesh, mind, and soul. She pressed deeper into the underworld, resisting its grasping hands and deafening cries, until she found her prize before the guardian of Hell's gates. Senua released her rage, a fury that could not be stopped, not by savage jaws, not by waves of warriors, not by the pull of death itself. In defeat and desperation, Senua begged for her beloved's release. But a sacrifice must be made, and burdens cast away. Senua's fate was never in the hands of the gods.
Hey Mojo Bricky, what's going on? I was trying to catch your show today.
Only she could choose, out of love, to live, to go on, and to take us with her.
Why you can't hear me? Yeah, I gotta turn my volume down on my PC. Give me 1 second. I'm up here playing Senua's Saga, Hellblade. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn down this volume some. Yeah, my volume is very loud. There we go. What you get into today? Oh yeah. I talked to author Sin Mackley and worked on all my endeavors. Awesome. Stanley movie is coming along well. That's good. That's very good.
Senua finds a unique courage to keep pushing forwards on her quest, no matter what. She sees the world differently to those around her and faces challenges others would avoid. When driven so strongly by one powerful purpose, she will do anything to rid the world of the darkness. This is her life's mission, and she will not stop until she fulfills her quest.
My name is Eddie, and I have lived with psychosis for most of my life. To me, psychosis means living in a different reality. Reality that isn't shared with other people.
Yeah,
Often living with
most video
psychosis
games are.
is dark and miserable. While experiencing psychosis, I've got to hear the voice of God, the opposite, seen and spoken with angels, and been to hell itself. Recovery college and peer support. Really
I've always liked this game. Well, this is the newest one. It just came out today.
And yet here I am.
Due to the fact that it deals with psychosis and mental issues.
The things that Senua experiences in Hellblade.
That's
very
animated.
similar to some of our own.
The people talking are the producers of the game. But she, the girl you saw talking in the
lives in
beginning,
a
she's the actress within this game.
That other people might find hard to understand. She sees significance in symbols.
I am eating arugula, onions, tomato, and chicken breasts
All
with
sorts
some
of
feta,
things that are
with some
going
feta
on
cheese.
Senua is experiencing an altered state of reality, which would be very hard to understand without having experienced it yourself or playing Hellblade.
Lost soul who fought through hell to find us.
All right, if you grow it, eat it. Don't just say you grow it. You got to eat some of them. Those plants you grow.
Ready for what you will find here.
It's difficult saying that it's an illness, that it's not real. Of course, to me, it is. And of course, to Senua, it is. And that's what's driving her to do these amazing feats of courage, to overcome pain and exhaustion, to do what she knows she must.
All the fear.
The graphics on this game are beautiful, aren't they? They're very lifelike.
Everything I've done has led me to this place. We've come so far, not far enough. Say it. You are ready. Tell them.
In Senua Saga Hellblade 2, we tell the second part of the story of Senua, a Celtic warrior who, like Eddie, has experiences of psychosis, seeing the world in a unique way and existing in a reality unshared by others. At a surface level, this manifests for Senua in seeing things that others don't, hearing things that others don't, and having unique beliefs about the world.
My name's Paul Fletcher. I'm a psychiatrist and a professor of neuroscience at the University of Cambridge, and I've been working with the Ninja Theory team on Hellblade and other projects for several years now. I am a clinical doctor, but have also added research and teaching to my role. And in all three areas, I'm especially interested in the human brain and how it strives to make sense of the world, which is complex and changing all the time.
The lake, like a mirror. You can see the
Senua, like many people, experiences psychosis. Now, psychosis is not a diagnosis, although it is associated with a number of medical and psychiatric conditions. But ultimately, it's a loose description of a shift in one's experience of reality.
What are you doing?
screams of the dead.
There's something here.
They are not.
I need to find out what it is.
They are.
A person with psychosis might experience changes in their perceptions and their beliefs. For example, they might see or hear things that other people can't. And they might come to believe things that are quite uncharacteristic for them. For example, they might feel that somebody, perhaps somebody even very close to them, is intent on trying to harm them. Now, it's very important to remember that this is not just a vague feeling or an imagination. To the person, it feels like their reality, just as everything around me feels like my reality to me. I, like many people, feel that in order to even begin to understand psychosis, we have to start with thinking about how the brain works in general, how it makes sense of the world around it. And when we do that, we're repeatedly confronted with evidence that actually it doesn't just rely on the evidence of our senses, but it actually relies on what it already knows, on its predictions, its anticipations, and its expectations.
Your voices.
Now that might seem like a defect. After all, why would we want to rely on what we already know rather than what the world is telling us? But if we did act simply as passive receivers, we would be completely swamped. We'd be like a newborn infant trying to make sense of the colours and shapes without any way of having a framework to try and understand those colours and shapes. Our senses are bombarded with information from the world that's rapid, it's intensive, it is noisy, ambiguous, unreliable. And if we were to try and make sense of that without imposing patterns and expectations, then it would be like trying to assemble a multi-dimensional jigsaw without knowing what the picture was on the box.
I know I'm
Many of us
I
think
know I'm
that
going to
the
have to
brain
look for
ultimately is
an
an
alternate
organ that makes
to Streamlabs
predictions.
because
It
they've been
craves
fucking up here
patterns
lately.
and
And a couple of
associations
people I went online because
in
that's the
order to make
software I
sense
use
of
to
the
stream.
world. And without that, we are confronted with a feeling of uncertainty, of anxiety, of distress, even of fear.
They're calling. Something is drawing clear.
Where do these predictions come from? Many of them are actually embedded in the structure of our brain, probably wired there by evolution. Many of them come from our earliest experiences as babies, trying to make sense of this new world that we're born into. Many come from our early childhood experiences, from what we learn from others and how we interact with others, from our parents, our teachers, our friends. We all have a feeling that we're directly in contact with an objective reality, but it's probably the case that what we experience as our constructed model of the world is a blend of the evidence of our senses, but also what we are predicting or expecting from the world. So this blend exists in a very fine and delicate balance, and the weighting of that balance probably varies a great deal across different individuals. But crucially, this balance is what determines how we experience and interpret and act upon the world. And some of them are embedded in shared experiences with others, our society, our culture, our arts, even our religions and our mythologies. So for the most part, this works very well for us and enables us to make sense of the world, but it's also, being a delicate balance, it can be shifted, and it's very easy, even under the most normal day-to-day circumstances, to deviate from objective reality. A good example of this is the hollow mask illusion. All of us are familiar with a mask. We know that it depicts a face and that the inside is hollow. But when we see the mask rotating round and we see the hollow side, there is a deeper prediction, probably embedded in our brain, that facial features tend not to be hollow, that they stick out. And this deeper prediction can override our knowledge that the mask is hollow and make us actually perceive the face as sticking out at us. Despite what we know, the deeper predictions will override this. So for me and many in my field,
You said, hold on,
illusions
question you.
like this, which are very common, are really interesting because they tell us something fundamentally about how the brain is making sense of reality using its predictions. But more than that, for me, it's very interesting because it begins to give us a sense of how psychosis might begin to emerge. Psychosis is this experience of an altered internal construction of one's reality. And it seems feasible that this is dependent upon this balance I've talked about between predictions and evidence. And it is probably the case that some people tend to weight their predictions more heavily. This, in many circumstances, is advantageous because it means that they can discern patterns and associations that perhaps other people can't. But if that balance was shifted further by different circumstances, then it may well be that they begin to construct a reality that doesn't accord with the world around them. What might cause that shift? Well, a number of things. It could be caused by stress, sleep deprivation. It could be caused by illness, neurochemical disturbances. It's also the case that our experience will change how we predict things. So a very profound experience, for example, of trauma, could powerfully change the way in which we make predictions about the world and shift us from this delicate balance into a state of psychosis. In the case of Senua, we know that from an early age she was able to discern patterns and associations that perhaps other people couldn't. And on top of that, her childhood and adolescence had a number of traumas in it. Her father was abusive and he accused her of being the cause of evil and darkness. Her mother, who had the same capabilities as she did, was actually sacrificed for the same reason. And in addition, her village was attacked by Vikings and her lover was brutally
By
killed.
Vikings.
And it's possible that all of these traumas would act on her natural tendencies to topple her into this psychotic experience that is depicted in Hellblade.
With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul.
In Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, we find Senua discovering and understanding her experiences. They're relatively new to her, and the pain and torment feels at its most acute. Having travelled to a new place, with a mind full of her trauma and truth stories of the Vikings, she embarks on a journey of coming to terms with what has happened in her life. Ultimately, rather than finding the unachievable certainty of rescuing Dillion, she achieves certainty in the realization that Dillion is gone forever. She learns to accept his death, and in turn, her experiences of psychosis.
Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting.
In Senua's Saga, we find Senua at a different place on her physical and mental journey. Empowered with the sense that she has overcome her own darkness, she's now compelled to follow a new quest, to save her people from that same darkness.
You smell them.
He's here. Death is coming.
Look at the bones.
Death is coming.
Look at the bones. That's going to be you.
She said, look at the bones, that's going to be you.
In Sacrifice, Senua's psychosis is acute and all-consuming. She is preoccupied and absorbed by her experiences. To some extent, she is enveloped and enslaved by the darkness. She cannot ignore her voices and visions. She's totally committed to the quest within her altered reality. In Saga, there has been some resolution to this. There's no miracle recovery. She still experiences the voices and visions. She still has a changed reality. But the balance of power has shifted. She is the one who is able to be in control. She's able to resist and challenge the voices. She's able to make decisions that much more clearly reflect her own goals.
They see through your lies, and I will show them how to see as I do. I will not appease you gods. I will destroy them.
And in addition, in Saga, she is able to encompass the reality of others. She sees them for the constructions that they are, and she is able to interact with them. And I think that's a very powerful change and a very important area to explore.
They have lost everything.
In Saga, we've had the opportunity to explore the next phase of Senua's mental health journey. One where she's come to a place of understanding, but where she and us as creators have new challenges to overcome. Where Senua's belief system will clash with that of others. Her experiences will play out in the presence of people who don't share her perspective. And where she feels a new sense of power in being chosen for the quest, but also a new weakness, bowing underneath the weight of responsibility that sits on her shoulders.
In Saga, we have once again utilized binaural audio to bring Senua's voices to life. Her furies still travel with her, but their tone has changed this time. She continues to be haunted by her father, and she starts to feel the audio presence of Icelandic myth infecting her mind.
That scream. That voice. Something dark, Senua.
You need to go up there.
Don't let them see you coming.
You need to find out.
Don't let the monsters find you.
You can do this.
To hear the world as Senua does, we spend time with people with lived experiences of psychosis, and also with Paul Fletcher. This made a strong basis of what it is to hear voices, what they say, how they sound, how they change or react to external stimulus. And this paired with all we learned from the first game, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, led us to create Senua's own sonic version of reality. To me, it's a privilege to sit in a room to play our game, and as we progress, hear their comments, thoughts, and suggestions. Each one provides a different perspective, and I find especially inspiring and humbling to hear from Eddie his own experiences. Especially, I find he has a way of putting very complex emotions, situations, in a very simple yet poetic way, and it's really inspiring for me when I'm thinking in Senua's journey. We use binaural audio to bring 3D space in the headphones. This allows to experience the voice hearing and other sounds with a physical sense. Also extremely important is the performance of the voices, and for that we have been collaborating with Helen and Abby, our Furies. They are the most prominent voices of Senua. The way we perform is important as well, allowing for freedom, movement, creative input from Helen and Abby, and also important to have with them conversation and spend time talking about the journey of our character. There is a lot of time gone into experimentation, so every sound in the game is connected in some way with the emotion that Senua is experiencing as she travels through Iceland, from the sounds of the nature to some of the musical moments.
What's a sign?
Beyond of its uniqueness or not, I find that for me, something extremely important is to create a connection beyond the game. So in understanding Senua's own reality and going on a journey with her, I hope our players will understand better how people experience reality different, and in doing so, I feel we break those walls that keep us distant and lonely.
My brothers used to come here to practice fighting. Sneak out. Follow them.
For Saga, in order to bring Senua's experiences of hallucinations to life, it was very important for us to listen to people's real lived experiences. It was then a case of thinking about how Senua's world and reality might look when faced with these types of examples. This would have been impossible without Paul Fletcher.
I tell you what, if this,
like
the streaming software,
been so
I pay for this shit. I'm gonna contact them and be like, look, your shit has been crashing. But I heard a lot of people saying that they that Streamlabs just don't give a fuck no more in a way. So if that's the case, I'm gonna have to find another streaming service.
We have lent into things like repeating fractal geometry shapes, cymatic patterns, with lighting and post-processing changes.
And yes, I could use OBS, but I stream to more than just one place. OBS only, I think they only let you stream to like 2 places.
The player will get a sense of what we are aiming to achieve.
Just like before. No, this cannot happen again. You couldn't do anything. We have to stop it happening. Face it. You need to face it. Focus.
In Sacrifice, we saw a story of Senua's suffering at the hands of her experiences. In Saga, we're telling a more nuanced story of the next step on her journey. One where she has found a greater balance, but where her experiences are just as strong. Where rather than being a victim to her experiences of psychosis, she is driven by them on a path that only she sees.
Bringing sin will heal. The gods cannot be killed.
One thing that I find very exciting in Saga is that there's an attempt to explore something that is really neglected in my field, which is the experience of the dual reality that some people have. People who have had Senua's types of experience have spoken to me about this feeling that they have their own reality, but they also recognize the reality that others experience, and it can be very confusing, it can be disorientating. And it's exciting to me that the game contains an explicit attempt to portray this experience of dual realities, and I think it'll be very interesting to see how people respond to that.
It's amazing what has been done and what's been portrayed. I think it's really difficult to turn.
I love watching like the extra content.
But I think it's
you know, like what the directors, the creators, etc., etc.
for their games.
You know,
and I'm really stunned at the quality of the things that she sees and the sounds of the voices that she has. I think they're pretty realistic.
She's getting closer.
Yes.
She can feel it.
I hope that the game will help people who maybe don't understand psychosis or don't know very much about it to start with. I think by experiencing some of what they will do in the game, I think it brings to life a little bit of what it's like to have psychosis. And I think hopefully people will learn from it.
Now I'm working as a peer support worker, and what that means is that in my case, in the job that I have in my role, it means that I go to see my people, to see my peers. We talk about how things have been. The way that Hellblade has captured the experience of psychosis is nothing like I've ever seen before in terms of its realism, in terms of its fairness to people like me.
All right, so now we can continue it. And last time it wasn't a game that crashed, it was a fucking what do you call that thing? It was the Streamlabs, my streaming service that crashed. It was just, it's been acting funky here lately, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, these games are being optimized poorly, but it's been acting crappy, believe me.
You must discover what is happening, what evil is here. What happened here? Here. Everybody has died. All the people, butchers, dead bodies everywhere. It's happening again. This is like what happened to your village. To us. Do you remember? Do you? Bodies everywhere. It's too much. Yes, and why?
That dude was telling her, he said, don't go in there.
There's nothing you can do. She wants to remind herself of the past. She wants to live in. She should turn back. The Northmen raided your village. They enslaved people. They took Dillian, your beloved Dillian.
I'm gonna start looking for alternatives to
Died because of them.
Streamlabs.
They took him from you, your Dillian. They killed him. What are you looking at? Don't look at it. Don't stop here. Move on. Look away. Look away. Bodies. Everywhere bodies. Covered in blood. Blood. Don't think of it.
Damn, they fuck shit up here.
What happened here? Hold your breath. The air smells thick with disease. The stench of it. She can't forget. You can never forget. That memory lies. If you face it, the past will free you. No, don't listen. No, it's too much.
She's a witch, I heard.
It's worse than you could ever imagine. It's happening again. It's him. There. He is dying again. Face it. You need to face it. Focus. You need to look at it. Face the past. There are 3 parts to this symbol. Find all of them. All of them. Look for the signs. You will find your deepest, darkest memories. Be careful with the past. She's getting closer. Yes, she can feel it. You have to get to the right place. You have to look at it the right way to see it fully. Face it. Focus. You found the first part, yes. 2 more to go. 2 more. Only 2.
This place will worm its way into your mind. It will suck you back into the past and hold you there.
It will suck you.
She's getting closer. Yes, she can feel it. Face your fear. Focus. You found another part. 1 more to go. 1 more second.
I warn you. You are back there now. In the worst time of your life.
He said, I warned you. He said, I warned you. I love the way his voice sounds. He'd be like, I warned you. You are back there now. Let me check. What was that? I think it was over here. Yeah.
Somewhere around here. Look. She can feel it. Look closer. to the other side. You know what's coming. You have come so far. This is the hardest part. What are you doing? Return to the gate. Use the Senua. Use it.
What are you doing?
So many dead.
You think you understand? You will never understand.
Where are we now? Where are you? What's that? You recognize this place? No. Senua, it's home. Can you hear it? She's singing. Galena is here. Do you remember? That song. Senua. You've come home. It's your mother. Come in. Can you hear us? It's good. She's saying. It wasn't all bad, was it? That voice. Remember? There was happiness too. She sang to you. You need to hold on to that. You need to remember that. It will help you. My mirror. It will help you get through this. Listen, the burning.
You remember me, Senua?
They are coming. Smoke.
I bet you really saw
The Northmen are coming.
The Northmen.
They are coming for you.
Remember what they did to you. How your village burned.
Oops, well.
When we are done.
Use the mirror. Focus.
We tear out your heart. And blood fills the
Okay, I'm trying to figure out.
It's ready for us.
Oh, why do I keep pressing that? I keep pressing them. Dodge. I was pressing the wrong button trying to parry, like on other Souls games I usually play.
I know this place. She drowns in the past. All that she lost, tearing at her with dead hands and eyes of fire. Her village, just cinders now. The past is never past. Her father, Senua.
Did you think you could escape your past, Senua? You tried to run, didn't you?
She can't forget. You can never forget.
You thought you got away.
No.
You thought you left it behind in hell.
Dillian, you're Dillian. Him, lovely Dillian. Him.
But you will never be free of
His
this.
pain, his suffering.
However far you go, it will hold you forever in darkness.
The only way. Take your darkness with you. It's yours. Be in control.
You will never leave your past behind. It bites you in.
Drown in memory of him.
Hellblade.
She will be lost in grief forever.
I carry it with me.
To hold on to it.
It drives me forward.
She cannot forget.
It's a promise.
This game is not running at no 60 frames. I had it forced to run that, but it's not.
Not a prison.
Keep it close. Don't let the past stop you. Don't let it drag you down. Your destiny awaits. Look up. The worst pain, the cruelest blows, they make us who we are. Do you see that? She does. She won't lose them again, her mother, her lover. She won't forget. She won't let them slip from her. Like light fading as eyes close. She will hold them. It's hanging from above. Like a cow. What could do this? Try
Damn.
Guns. What do you think you're doing, Senua? She needs to understand. They will do this to you. She needs to understand what they're doing and why.
She said they will do this to you. They will do this to you.
places of the earth, they know that the gods and spirits affect man's path. All the misfortune that befalls man lies at their feet. If you have eyes to
Oh, it is high as it can go. I'm trying to put the subtitles on.
see their presence and their power. Keep your eyes open, traveler, and you might see their faces. In all the places of the earth, they know that the gods and spirits affect man's path. All the misfortune that befalls man lies at their feet. If you have eyes to see, you see their presence and their power. Keep your eyes open, traveler, and you might see their faces.
What have they done to her?
What is that?
I was like, what is that?
That scream, that voice.
Something dark, Senua.
You need to go up there.
Don't let them see you come.
You need to find out.
Don't let the monsters find you.
You can do this.
I love how the voices are talking to her.
What it's like to fear. As a child, scared of the night, her mother's soft voice calmed her. But now, she's alone. And there's more to fear than just the darkness. There are ghosts that walk in the noonday sun, monsters that climb out from under the bed. Some shadows can't just be dispelled with light. Some shadows don't want to scare you. They want your blood, your flesh, your life. But the voices are calling.
They look like shit.
They're calling.
It's terrifying. So beautiful. You can't sense the evil here. Listen. Torch. Kill you. They will kill us.
This game is amazing. I love the cinematography on this game. Love it. You gotta admit, graphically though, Chokes, this game is gorgeous, bro. I love the cinematography in it. The combat in it is even better. I like how, like, when it comes to you fighting them, you're close and personal.
Find another way. You can do this. It's easy to turn back, turn away, when every nerve is screaming with fear. Be safe, be quiet, run and hide, run away. But to turn back is to lose yourself, lose your way, defeated and dead-eyed. And the path ahead is clear, soaked in blood and bile, but beacon bright and clear.
I'm surprised you never played Hellblade before.
Chosen this place for a reason. So many voices. What is this place? So loud. What if this fear is worth listening to? You can feel it, that voice. That voice.
I journey to these darkest lands to heal those overcome by fear and hate. However dark it seemed, I always found a ray of light. In this wretched land, by far the darkest of them all, it seemed the shadow would never lift. But I knew I would find my light.
He knows her. He feels us. Reaching out to us in the dark. You have to help him, Senua. This is our quest. This is our destiny.
Senua, would you give your life for these outsiders?
In my darkest hour, it was an outsider who saved me.
This man, his kin killed yours.
You know that's her father talking to her, right, Chokes?
Not to give him aid. Oh, you have lost your way.
do to those who fight. I will destroy you from them. Don't let them see you. It's not time. You have to get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. It's now too late to turn back. You can always turn back.
Nah, this game, the first one was out years ago. Years ago. Before they started all the little woke nonsense and stuff like that.
How could you make them stop? What are they? It's too much. What are they? It's just too much. They're not human. They can't be. They're monsters.
A rite of blood and fire. You will never understand this power. Something is coming.
I love cinematic and contextual games. Like, this game is beautiful. I'm loving everything about it. You gotta play the first one, Kenny. He said no. This game is amazing. I don't know what they were talking about on Dreamcast. Guy said this was the worst. He said it is absolutely horrible. I'm loving this game. Hey Pinky, what's going on, baby? I gotta find an alternative to Streamlabs because Streamlabs is starting to be a little bit shitty here lately. The lighting, the graphics, everything is just beautiful on this game.
He is her next sign, the next step on her path. She will bathe in blood, her sword will sing, and she will free him. Die trying. She has a
Let's get it. Let's get it, boy. I love how brutal. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong. Pressing the wrong button. This game is gorgeous. Fuck y'all. I love this game. Oh shit. That parry, that parry. Parry. Woo, boy. That's when the crazy kick in. Oh, got a parry. Come on. Oh, he threw it at me. And yes, this is combat. Boy. Oh, okay, so you do a double, a triple. No, nigga. Oh, pressing the ball. That's that crazy. That's that crazy. When that mirror shine up, she crazy.
Cut me loose.
What's he going to do?
Hey Mika, I'm really liking this game. She hears voices like you do.
Senua. I've been waiting for you.
Do it. Do it now. It's here. Help me. His voice She is coming. Can you feel her? She can feel it. Something from the other world is coming. Now! Do it! Get out! Run! Run! Find out.
What the fuck? The fuck was that?
We were lucky. Come on. daybreak. She'll have to hide from the light now. But she will hunt us. Find our trail as soon as she can. You're not safe now. Let's go.
Congratulations on what? Congratulations on what, Mika?
Who are you?
You found my daughter?
My name is Fargrimur. I come from a settlement nearby. I came here to seek help.
He almost died. You
Freyslaug had fallen to the Draugar.
and to something
I
else.
looked into a massacre.
What was that?
And they took me as well.
But he was not like
Why
the
were you
others.
bound to that pole? What were the Draugar doing?
We're calling to the creature, drawing her forth with
Her,
thunder and
a
blood.
creature called through death.
And I was an offering.
Tiger.
But why? Why were they calling it? It killed them.
Are we safe now?
They seem to worship her.
He seems too calm. What if she comes back?
Her dark heart seems to speak to their own. I mean, all the old gods have left these lands, so
We should leave as well.
we find new ones where we can.
This land is cursed, Senua. We will only find death. Everyone is dying, and you know they will blame you. Everyone does. We do. What are you going to do? What can we do? Follow him.
I gotta start looking for these skull heads. I have no idea what these trees do.
Said that Loki lies imprisoned in a cave, trapped by his enemies, who set a serpent above to drip venom on his face. His wife, Sigyn, sits beside to catch the venom in a bowl, but when she must leave to empty it, poison falls unabated. His pain is so great. Here, they once said that Loki lies imprisoned in a cave, trapped by his enemies, who set a serpent above to drip venom on his face. His wife, Sigyn, sits beside to catch the venom in a bowl, but when she must leave to empty it, poison falls unabated. His pain is so great that he thrashes and writhes. And here above, we see the earth shake and break apart.
Pokemon. All right, so you have to go off the beaten path sometime. I know I'd have missed a lot of shit by me just going forward and sticking, because I thought it was just a linear game. I didn't know it had little side areas and stuff like that until they made me focus on a what's the name. So I'm gonna be sometimes going off the beaten path.
I need to return home to my people.
Go with him. He can help you.
If you come with me, I will offer you what help I can. But I have to warn you, the creature stalks my village. We can offer you refuge for a time, but not safety.
You've seen her before.
They have no hope.
To my cost. To everyone's cost. She haunts this
They have
land,
lost
from here to my village in Red Hills.
If we go with him, she will find us. We will find her. Maybe you can find her, Senua.
deeds bring death and exile. And he would be always before Grettir's eyes, making him afraid to be alone. He saw all sorts of phantoms wherever he looked. And thus, people who see things that aren't there are said to have glamour's eyes.
All right, so go off the beaten path. I have no idea what I just focused on. Maybe those are upgrades it gives you.
So you're from Orkneyar by your accent. How did you come here?
As a slave. I have the slave master tied down there.
He said cute ponytail.
The master. Maybe he escaped. We don't know his name. We do now.
I didn't ask his name.
Þorkistur of Borgarvirki.
There. We need to go there. He knows. He knows.
You know it? Can you tell me how to get there?
Yes, but why would you want to go there? I'll kill you. Worse.
You need to go there, Senua. Don't doubt. Don't be a coward. He can
Don't doubt. Don't be a coward.
You don't need that monster. What was the name? Thorgest.
Thorgest. What was the name? Thorgest.
Gods. Oh, what a terrible thing this is. Draugr were always savage. This is worse than I ever thought possible. I believed that with time, we could claw back our land.
He wished that, but he didn't believe it. He has no hope.
This gets darker.
He is asking for help. He didn't ask anything. He did. She cannot help. She has a mission. Let her think.
Let her think. Where'd he go? Oh yeah, that's the guy tied up.
He's still there. Still alive. What are you going to do, Senua? You know what to do. We don't need him anymore.
What do you want to do about him?
Nothing. Leave him.
I don't need him. You can tell me where I need to go.
He cares about us.
But if you leave him, he will die. Draugr. Or simply starvation.
Don't doubt, Senua.
If the Draugr took him, it would be no less than he deserves.
Help me.
Don't feel pity. He doesn't deserve it. She cannot do it. Something about him. She saw it. Not just a monster. She saw it. A ray of light. He is evil. There is no choice. So stupid. She's not listening to us. Stupid. She's saving him. That monster.
Our wound looks bad, Thorgistur. But if you accept my hospitality, I can have it treated. You will not make it far alone.
I will come with you, but this changes nothing. Not expect any gratitude from me or my father.
How could I?
You still haven't told me what she is.
So many questions.
She's a giant. They awaken at sundown.
A giant. A cursed land. But now she has help. Fargrimmer knows this.
Many have tried to fight them, but all have failed. They're immortal. Maybe the gods can kill them. no gods in these lands. The giants, you hide by day and hunt at night. You may think, well, at least there's some respite by day. But know this, the nights grow longer. Come winter, there is no day, just an endless night. Soon the time of man will end.
She's swooning. The way that nigga fought me in the beginning,
What is this place?
I'd have been and killed him. Press square to hold hands.
I led my people here, promised them a new life, an escape from the madness and misery across the sea. For some time we were happy.
Like us. We were happy. Until him.
But then the volcano and the darkness came.
Monsters started enslaving people.
Edelteuger stalks my settlement when night falls. She tramples our crops and kills what little livestock we've left. We're starving.
Why don't you leave?
We tried.
They failed.
No matter how far we get by day, as night falls, he hunts us down. And there are children here. People too weak to run. We're trapped. Night on night, our numbers fall.
He is asking you to help. No, he isn't. They need you. They are dead if they don't fight back.
She said they are dead if they don't fight back. Yeah, I knew it wasn't just here for nothing. That's a face. See, I don't know what these trees are that I keep running into.
In a land far away, they say the winds are trapped inside the earth.
Press X to eat. I remember the first time you said that shit, I died laughing, bro.
Causing the earth to quiver. And when they break through, they make their escape. They explode out in fury.
And explode out in fury. Yeah, it's no. I also like the Senua Hellblade games because it's just like you get upgrades, but they're not like visible. They want you to pay attention to the story and the combat more than just like opening up screens and shit like that. So you're not gonna play the first one, Kenny? I'm telling you, you will love it, man.
What did this? Look, can you see those cracks in the ground? The land is broken.
He said no.
The giants they hunt at night. The sun. It's going down. She's come. The light is fading. Be careful.
He is vexed,
I don't need this broad nonstop yet.
The world will feel his anger and pain.
I think Akuma is out, Kenny, so check your Street Fighter. Yeah, he is out. Yep, she's right. So you know we got to fire up some Street Fighter.
Gods, what a ruin. Where is everyone?
On the rocks. High. Safe. But Inter, I can't reach them.
You should have joined us when we offered you the chance.
There is no honor in the path you've chosen.
Say that again, old man, and I'll gut you like a fish.
Thorgester, have a look around you. Have a thought as to who your real enemy is.
What does he mean? Who is the real enemy? Giants are the real enemy. No honor. He said there was no honor in the enslaver's path. Which path did he choose? This place has secrets. She needs to find out.
Shamika know how to play Street Fighter.
She can see the thread that binds the world, can feel its hidden pulse, and knows when that pulse quickens. She feels it now, the tremor on her skin, a being taking shape. Something is coming.
He gonna catch a bad infection in that leg and die.
He can sense it too. Can you feel it? Can she? She can feel it. She brings the rage. Did you feel that? She's coming. It's coming.
Wait.
She destroyed and she will destroy again. He knows.
She's here. You need to run. Run! She's here. Let's go. Get to the hills!
You can do this!
scared to look back. Oh shit. The fuck? What the fuck? This game is a pure fucking masterpiece, bro.
Fear. She is reaching for something. She wants him. Quick, save him. Quick. She was brave. She's stupid. She can see into you.
You again. Go! She's coming back!
There are some wills so strong they dream a new world. A hell of their own creation. And they will not sit lonely in that nightmare. If you wake the dreamer.
I really like this game. He has to have a major infection in that leg by now. Well, no, it's only been almost a day, but him being dragged through dirt and shit, he's gonna die from sepsis in a minute now.
Who is she?
So when the volcano erupted, it tore open the wall between this world and Jotunheim.
Jotunheim.
Giants came flooding from the east, killing and eating whomever they could lay their hands on. Now some of us, we hide.
You have to fight, not hide.
Make defenses, struggle on. And some of us use others to stem the tides.
Others? What do you mean?
Tell her, Thorgistur.
Tell me.
Shall I tell her what your father's been doing?
What else is there to do, Fagrimmar? We found a way to keep our people safe.
He was part of it too.
Your people are dying.
There is no other way. Tell us.
What are they doing?
The god of Borgarvirki is using slaves. Slaves from your lands. Sacrifices. He's offering them to the giants so that his people will be left alone.
His innocent people.
Yeah, kill his ass.
Now.
Kill him.
You can't stand alone against us.
He already just told you can't stand alone and you have no chance. Like, man, I'd have whacked his head right on off, bro.
But he can see. His darkness is evil. We can show him he's a monster. There is another way. There is always another way.
Time has your mark now. If you try to leave the Red Hills, he will hunt and kill you.
And I will kill her first.
She can't be killed. It's impossible.
I have killed a god, Fagrimmar. Nothing is impossible.
No, there is no way.
He is right. We cannot kill the giant.
The gods cannot be killed.
You can't. You deserve this.
Why did you come here, Senua? To stop the slavers.
You thought you were helping them.
And now you are stranded. Stay. You can't stop them. You can't kill the giant.
will kill the giant.
You can't kill the giant. They told you so. You have seen it. You failed again. So sure. So little reason to be sure.
I will find a way.
No. There is no way. I will always be here to remind you to know your place. To stop you getting ideas into your head.
A light to banish the darkness.
Why is this here? It wouldn't just be here for nothing. I don't get it. Can I pick? Maybe I can pick that up. Let me go see. I don't know. Because it doesn't tell you. This game doesn't tell you anything. You got to figure it out by pressing buttons, and you figure it out. This game is gorgeous. I love everything about this game.
It is not so easy to banish me, child.
You can't beat me down anymore.
My path is the only path.
You can't hurt me. You can't keep me trapped.
Don't you see, idiot?
Okay, so you got to choose the right one, right? It's like, don't you see, idiot?
You will never find your way through this nightmare. You're always blinded by your madness, your curse.
Oh, I keep pressing. Parry?
Just listen to me, Senua. I speak for the gods. The only way to appease them is with sacrifice. Burning flesh and spilling blood fill the skies with smoke.
The torch. You can't do anything without your torch. Trapped here now forever. Think.
Their agony sets us free.
Yeah. He said, yeah. Agony sets us free.
The gods must be placated, or everyone will suffer.
You can't hurt me.
You will submit to me, or you will die here.
I won't let you stop me.
You will never be free, never safe, unless you heed my words.
You can't hurt me. I carry the light.
Light fades, Senua. Light can be killed. The darkness is all that persists. Your only constant. There is no way out.
There is always a way.
No. It's your blow can't recover from. An abyss you can't crawl out of. A nightmare you can't wake from. And I will be waiting. You must do as I say, or you will anger the gods. The gods must be placated, or everyone will suffer. Blood and fire will appease the gods.
I'm learning it. I'm learning it.
Senua, you just have to submit to me. Let me mold you, shape you, give you strength. Be my daughter again.
I picture Akuma's voice be like this, Chokes.
You'll be trapped here forever. You won't be able to see.
No.
It's time to give up, child. Leave this land.
No. What you did to me, I see it here. They are cowed like I was. Lost like I was. Believing what they're told. Sacrifices. Spilling blood for a lie.
I speak the truth.
I speak the truth. Okay, I guess maybe I gotta turn back. But the barrier is right there. I would love if they made it like it just
we must cleanse our sins with sacrifice. It is the way of the gods. Your mother sinned and was sacrificed, and the people prospered.
Your mother sinned
until you came back, bringing sin with you. The gods cannot be killed. All we can do is placate them. Slake their thirst with blood and fire.
I see through your darkness now. I see through your lies. And I will show them how to see as I do. I will not appease your gods.
They did damn good graphics on this.
I will destroy them.
Lies. Your father's lies, remember? He tried to hold you down in the darkness. The darkness. Told you there was no way out. That the gods ruled you. But you fought back. You were strong. Maybe you can fight back now. She can fight back. She can. Maybe there is a way to pull through. There is always a way to pull through the darkness. Darkness. To kill the giant. She will find a way. She is strong. Powerful. She is stronger than this. You can kill their gods. She knows the truth. She sees it now. Tell it.
You are wrong, Fagremir. The giants, they can be killed.
There is a way.
Well, I'm not sure I believe that. But I think if anyone can find a way, it's you.
He knows we are special.
Before, when I rescued you,
He
you
understands
said you were waiting for me.
He felt us coming.
But I'd never met you.
How can he see inside
Well, I
you?
knew someone would come. Somebody different.
You are different.
Somebody with the ability to look at the world and see what might be.
You are special.
Not what is.
She's not special.
And that is you.
She's just like the others. No, she
I've
is
seen
special.
you listening to the voices that we cannot hear. To the Verdir and Gandir.
Voices. How does he know about us?
You have the ability to see behind the veil. You are a Serkona, a seer, whether you know it yet or not.
A seer?
What is this he speaks of?
Do you know, Senua? Do you know this is you?
Iltoiga.
Where does she go when the sun is up?
She brings suffering to everyone.
A monster.
She hides down there,
Hiding.
under the
Waiting.
cover of the cliff. She's there most days, just staying close,
These people live in
waiting
fear.
for us to slip.
Constant fear.
They are waiting
But
to
you cannot
die.
approach her down there in the shadows. You don't stand a chance. As you won't come out until it's night.
You have to do something. This is why you have been called here, Senua.
They shouldn't live in fear.
He knows. Listen to him.
Have you heard of the Hidden Folk?
Hidden folk.
The hidden folk.
Yeah,
Have you heard of them?
secret people, powerful, aloof.
He said the secret people.
Gods or something like, but now they hide themselves in the earth. Even the giants steer clear.
The giants fear them.
If the giants fear them, they must hold the key to their
They
fate.
hold the secret.
Will they help us?
Well, they have no love for man. Whatever ties we have are weaved from heartbreak and despair. Although I did consume that bitter bread. Just
I don't know why she ain't kill that other motherfucker. I'd have been there, killed his ass.
They will. They will test you.
We have been tested.
They might even try to kill you. But if you win their favor,
We might die.
might give you what you seek.
Where can I find them?
They will give us what we seek.
There's a rock close to here where they are said to live. Its entrance is hidden. You might find it.
She will find it.
They want you to. You will.
I will find it.
We might die down there.
No,
We could die trying to find them.
they will give us what we seek.
They are dangerous.
But they will help us. We will make them.
They know things. They can see things. They can hear things.
They are the ones that pulled us here. They are the feelings that brought us here.
They will save everyone from death.
They will show you how to end the giants.
They will save you. But be careful.
No more sacrifices.
Be careful, Senua.
This stops now.
Smooth like butter. Let me see. See if I'm. He should lay her head in his lap and let her neck. You stupid.
She has been chosen. All the lost ones. Only she can save them. All the people here dying in this nightmare. Only she can set them free. And she's running out of time. Every day that dies, every sun that sets, another loses their life. Light fading from their eyes and name cast away on the wind. And soon the sun will set for good. times of your birth, people live hidden too.
I have no idea what this tree is and stuff that I'm finding.
They may be the remnants of a godly race who lost a war with giants and, finding the world changed, retreated into silence. But you still see their carvings and circles from the time when they walked among men.
What is it? Something here needs to be done. What is it? Fargrim told you they are hidden. Not just another stone. No, something special. It is an offering. Yes. Grab it. Now. Find where it belongs. Voice. It's them. The world has changed. Upside down. They are allowing us to see. They can hear us. We cannot hear them yet. A path hidden. Not anymore. You can see it now. Follow it. Find the offering.
They made this bitch crazier in this game.
Dead bodies. Bodies everywhere. Will she fail this test? She will not fail. They are listening, watching. This test, Senua. But there will be more. There's always more. Well done, Senua. She is strong enough. You will not die like the others before. You will survive this. Fargrim and you. He could see her. See what she really is. He knows about us. He can hear us as well. He doesn't hate her. Hate us. Not like the others. Accepts her. Accepts us. He wasn't surprised.
Here, they know that if times are harsh, you may ask of the hidden folk to share their bounty. And if you are strong and wise and good, they may hear your plea and send you aid. But if you are not, or if you do not respect the strictures they lay down, you might have your strife doubled.
I hope that I'm not supposed to be placing that, or I don't know. At least I'm finding them. Yeah, I haven't seen her climb up anything, so I guess we can't climb. He said, my God, the yapping.
They are hiding from us. They want more from us. The next test.
Let's see.
She has found it. See, what is it?
How far will you go to find us?
We will find you.
They doubt us.
We don't.
Find the altar.
More bodies. They came to ask for her, and now they are dead. She can see what is it. She understands. What is it? Can she? Don't doubt.
How are you going to get it? It's upside down. There must be a way up there.
I don't know where that third one is at. already grabbed. Oh, wait, it's one far on the other end. Maybe if I run up here and go interact with that one way over there. Yeah, this one over here. To see, there it is.
She knew you. You can see beyond the veil.
Alright, now use that one to open up there and go get it.
Bring it back to them. Let them see you are not like the others.
Hey Chokes, did you like Naugahyde from G.I. Joe?
She's on the right path. It might be true what Fagrima said. She is the light he knew he would find. She needs to prove it before they let me. Prove to them. Prove it to you. Can you show them, Senua? Show us, Senua.
There's a face right here.
In the lands of your birth, and in these lands too, they know that people can be taken by the secret fair ones. If you are not careful and do not keep to the pathways, you may find yourself among them. Can you still hear them?
Don't lose the thread.
The hidden thread. Yes, she can still hear them.
She can.
We can follow them.
You have to follow them now.
Over there. It's coming from down there. What does it mean?
It's a sign.
You're on the right path.
Yes.
They could have threw some enemies in here somewhere. Come on.
The lake.
Like a mirror.
You can see the reflections.
The hidden world.
Upside down.
It's a sign.
They question you.
Are you the one, Senua?
She has to be.
The lake is here too.
Look at the water.
This doesn't feel right.
So deep and dark. It is trying to claim us.
Trying to take you down with it.
Get harder.
I'm scared. I don't like it down here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to finish this up tomorrow. I am getting tired. Plus, I got to get up early tomorrow and do a bunch of work. Oh, boy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I'm really digging this game. I really, really like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, or you can leave a comment right now. It's not for everybody, but I really, really like this game. Again, I don't know what this thing is where they're making like adventure games or like survival horror games or action games where it's like little to no combat, or like they just want you to walk around a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's me. All right. So thank you for all your support, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you can get this game for free if you have Game Pass. If you want to test it out, the combat is great. It's great, but it needs more combat if you ask me. So I hope you guys are have a wonderful day. Be safe. Take care. You guys are the absolute best. And I